Somebody trying your energy. And I mean, trying your energy spiritually. Like, nobody's business. Do you hear me? I need you to lock the fuck in. I had to do a whole quick ritual just to cleanse, to prepare for your inner. It was like I had to, look at this, oh shit, speaking my tongue, or speaking tongues, however you want to, like, baby, whole ritual, like, everywhere. And the decks that they had me pull, I said, oh, somebody trying to fuck with your energy, and this ain't to fear you, this is to make you aware. Get your protection up. Which means you have protection, you just need to pick it the fuck up. Stop being lax and lazy. Stop being lax and lazy. Baby. My name is Latiste. I do readings on here. And also book readings will be down below. I usually try to start differently than that. But baby, when I say I had to ritualize some shit, like literally do a full blown ritual, I said somebody is on y'all. We got the cabin in the woods. When I said I said the spooky deck, they said the spooky deck, I said we taking the ass out. Right, it was, I say, the cabin in the woods is about catching a fucking fever and going fucking crazy. Being locked in there mentally conflicted, affecting them spiritually, emotionally, all these things. Somebody got you mentally trapped. It's like this old spell I'm hearing from when you were younger. That's almost got you in like that haze that they was in Cabin in the Woods. It's like got you in a spell of like maybe something your mama said, maybe something your teacher said, maybe something an old friend said, maybe something the ex. It's something that got you in this haze, that got you like so just your protection down. And it's like you too loose with your energy, you too loose with your access, you too loose with your time, you too loose with your devote, you too loose with yourself spiritually. And you don't even recognize it. We got 2 sentence horror stories. Because not much needs to be said when life is fucking terrifying. No, what did I say? Something from when you were young. Coraline and Hereditary, both something to do with mothers. The other mother, her mother. Yeah, like I said, somebody's saying, doing something or shifting, and it didn't even have to be much that was said to you or about. It was just something that implemented in you. Not implemented you, Ashe. That you implemented in yourself. That you took on as if it was hereditary, as if it was genetic, as if it was biological. And some things are, especially you're a black or person of color, okay? Okay? There's some things in the community where you can't even just say, what the fuck are we doing? What the fuck are we doing? Ashe? And this is realizing, like, this is not something that was hereditary. This is something that comes back and it traces back to something older than that. And that is what happened to you. Like I said, again, it was something that was said, something that was done, something that you witnessed. I'm hearing some of the awful sayings I heard. A child should be seen and not heard. Awful. Things like that where it's stuck with you, where you feel like now you can't speak up. I remember it's a lot of the thank you spirit. It's the way that it's really pulling from the way that you grew up. So maybe this ain't for you, this ain't for you. But I remember when we would get whooped. Again, another thing, like, bitch, what the fuck? Okay, I say, but when we get whooped, and then we would tell mom, like, it wasn't me, or I didn't do it, and she like, whatever, and she had it in her facts of her mind. And then she'd later find out that we really didn't do it, and she was like, she wouldn't apologize. She'd be like, well, I probably whooped you for something that I didn't catch you for. So just take it as that. And it's like, what? So now I'm getting out of this feeling of having to be punished for my truth, or be punished for living, no matter what I do. So it's things such as that where it sticks at you, where a child should be seen and not heard, where I'm getting to the mode of being seen and heard. So these can be references for yourself, 555 for yourself as well too, where you're taking that in. Getting out from under this fever that you have been experiencing for a very long time. Thank you, Spirit. And it's like you've been trying to escape. That's why you got Coraline. You've been trying to escape and trying to find mother energy, family energy, a lot to do with family and how you grew up and things of that sort. Family energy and changing that 2 sentence in your head. But it's more so you have to relinquish that voice, or the person that holds that voice in your head that keeps saying that horror story, that 2 sentence words that's putting you in this energy. We got the Midnight Club. You could be waking up at midnight. Yeah, this is keeping you up. That's right on top of the cabin fever and the 2 sentence horror story. This is keeping you up. This is waking you up. Spirit really wants to shift the way that this is affecting you, because they wanted to heal you. They wanted to get pulled out. They wanted to stop being watered. They wanted to stop being paid attention to in a way where you feel like you have to go around it or coddle it. No, they want you to attack it. They don't want you to go into a delusion where you battling another mother, or go into a delusion where you was like, I just let her have my daughter just here because I wasn't the one. It's like you can't heal that way by giving some. So just certain energies and ways that it's setting up in your life where spirit could be making you physically sick. They could be keeping you up. Like I say, your spirit. Like I said, it ain't gotta be now. It could be the same person around you, possibly, but it's this energy where don't be around that energy that keeps feeding that horror story over and over. And it's just a few sentences, or it's the way that the energy shifts when you're in the room, or as soon as you walk in, it's quiet hush or different conversations, and it's whatever it is. This energy where they enjoy this process of what it is, because that's what they molded you to be. So they enjoy what it looks like, but what it looks like is fucking confliction and bullshit and pain. Yeah, we got Dawn of the Dead. And that's right on top of the 2 sentence horror story, Hereditary and Coraline. You are walking around like the living dead because other people have control of your life. And not in a way where they're able to say, do this, do that, in a way where, like I said, it's something that happened when you were young, or how you were raised, where it is holding you back mentally and spiritually, and not allowing yourself to release these things, to let go of these things, that is putting you in such a haze where it feels like the norm and it's not. So that escaping that you're doing, that all that is like, no, it's not. It's more to it than that. We are it. Final card on the bottom. Like I said, there's more to it than that. The more that them kids discovered, the more that they started to find, the more that they stuck together, the more that they realized that, oh shit, this is what it is. This is who they are. This is where they live. This is what they've been doing. I'll say. Confirmation, but this is a realization you have to dig deeper. Not everything is as it seems. You have to get that voice out of your head. You have to get your voice in your head. When spirit is waking you up in the middle of the night, and it's conflicting with those thoughts, write them down, dance it out, sing, cry, ponder, but don't allow it to fester. Don't scratch at the wound, constantly opening it if you're not going to allow it to just heal for a little moment. See, why do you keep scratching at it and not allowing it to heal? Dig into those moments. Like, okay, why do I keep, and every time I go over there, they seem to find a new wound, they seem to find a new way. They seem to da-da-da-da. When you're walking around living dead, your flesh is quite exposed. Your energy is quite exposed. Get your protection up. Whether that be removing yourself, whether that being more vocal, whether that's setting different rules or boundaries when you're around or what to do or in your house with your kids. But you can't allow a stronghold. Speaking up, being more open, being more excited to be open, to speak up. Not even to just to speak up. Let's see what else Spirit got you in final messages. We got perspective, greed, secret, and imposter. I appreciate your unique perspective on a situation. I value your opinion. I feel like you're going to be getting an outside perspective on this person. And what it's going to reveal to you is that like I said, it's like they want to mold you into who they are. So they're okay with you looking and acting a certain way. You ever like start glowing and changing and being happy, where it's like, you ever like lose weight and not from a good situation? Be like, oh, you look so good, and it's like, I don't feel good, or I'm not. Or it's like, what was it? The movie House Bunny, when she was talking about how when she would get sick, she had to take the medicine, and it gave her a really nice glow. So she got sick again to get the glow, and it's like, no. You can get that glow without getting sick. Like, you can do that. So it's this energy where people feel like you have to get sick in order to get a glow, and the glow is their praise or admiration or acknowledgement or whatever, or fitting in, but it's like, no. So that flip of that perspective is going to be seeking that out word. We got greed. I'm pursuing wealth and power with no regard for ethical or moral boundaries. I'm not who you think I am, and there is something huge I'm dying to share with you. Ooh, a lot of confirmation verbs. Don't trust this communication coming in from whoever finna come in. I always say it's the secret, and they want to show, but it's for bullshit. But I feel like you're gonna know that already because the perspective card is literally higher up than these other three cards. So take the card from the bottom. Entertainment. I find your life. Y'all don't understand. I literally have to clean y'all energy out. Somebody was just, I was trying to do a reading, and it's like they knew, and it was like, we finna play in your inner spirit. Said, hell no. When I say I did a full ritual, I was not playing. These people, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. These people have been fucking with your energy for quite some time. That's why I said you've been isolated with your protection, because your protection's still there. You still got them prayers that you've been doing. You still got the guidance your ancestors have left you. But it's like, no, you need to get that shit like up. People need to know that your protection is up. Thank you, Spirit, because we literally got entertainment. I find your life amusing and your stories comical. I literally said they enjoy you when you look like you're going through it or you are going through it, because they cannot take control. They cannot lead. They cannot say, I told you. It's like, Mm-mm. And it's just those stories that I keep replaying, that you keep playing in your head. It's like a fever dream over and over, and you still possibly feel like you're a child, or you can't act out because it's this thing, and it could start spilling out outside of family and your love life with friends and romantic partners, with jobs and business opportunities and hobbies and how you live. It's like, and how it's shifting your perspective that this person is using you to get a kick out of life, and they're not who they say they are. So when spirit is waking you up and it's hitting you, it's because these people have not been who they say they are. And instead of allowing you to walk it how you want to talk it, they silence you so you don't walk at all. Oh, what the fuck did Chief Keef say? Niggas would have cut my leg off so I can stop stunting. No. Because you out here banded up. Oh my God. When I say your energy. I'm not playing. I'm not playing. Get your shit up. Get your shit up. And if you know exactly what I'm talking about, get it up now. Get it up fast, because these people know what they're doing. They're meticulous. They're calculated. They're distractive and destructive. They know. Because you are their entertainment. Whack ass, boring ass. Ooh. Don't allow these people to tap dance your motherfucking energy. To tippy tip on your nerves. 1707, as I said, don't allow them to do that. They may think you stupid, but they acting like you stupid too. And you're not. Oh, child. Excuse me. Spirit, let's get some final message cards for them to close it on out. What's going on with their protection? How can they get that up? How can they work on that? How can they shift that? And that's why they had to bring out the animal deck. Shit. And they want to herd you like cattle. Like, what the fuck, bitch? What the fuck? Get the fuck up out of here. What you got for them, Spirit? I go with the flow while staying rooted within. Yeah. You're going to start, once that perspective change, once this energy change, once it snap, you're going to start going with the flow of life while staying rooted within yourself. And ain't nobody going to be able to play with you. You know, recognize now. Skirt, zipping and zooming, okay? We have, I am dedicated to my craft and excited to expand. Your happiness is your protection. Not allowing them to silence you. Not allowing them to try to call you out. Not allowing them to try to make those sly jokes. Not allowing them access to your energy. Ooh. Ashe. Like I say, you are just a little bit too accessible. And sometimes at all times. Get excited about your craft, your work, your life, because there's a reason that they want access to your energy. Ring in ears, life on right, death on left. That is just how it works for me. But ringing in ears is just spiritual gifts, spiritual enhancement, spiritual communication. Okay, spiritual dialogue coming in here. Okay, you have infinite energy for possibilities. You are reaping abundance of the work put in. Theirs is an inner abundance. I go with the flow while staying within. 888. They, like I said, they wanted to mold you and limit you because they're limited. You're shifting and removing that. Mind your business. Don't gossip, share secrets, give advice only when asked or warranted. This is how you're moving. I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to, because you know you've been around that energy. Like, I don't want to be around that energy. I'm not working with that energy no more. Mm-mm. If you're coming to me with it, you are now, and right now, that's what you have to be. You're like, right now, if you're not coming to me with a solution, I don't want to hear it. I don't have energy or space for it. I got my own shit I got to work with and got to go through, and I got to work on and expand. So, unless you expand with me, I ain't got time to sit here and ponder and wonder if I want to, or wonder if I can, or feel like I already can't. You know, minding your business and being around people that don't mind your business but get excited about your life and feed into it. Ooh, I say that has been your energy. I love y'all. Y'all are safe, blessed, and protected. Just got to get a little bit more reinforcement. I guess is a word I could have used. Get a little hot and heavy, but I had to. I love you guys. I really do. And so I'm just like, you think I'm doing a ritual for nobody else? No. I had to clear. I said, hell no, you ain't finna touch them. No, I think that they're not. No. So, setting it up and shifting it out and sending that straight to you because people will try it. They'll try your dreams. They'll try little messages. They'll try little words. They'll try little tugs of the clothes. I'm not doing it, and I'm not here for it. Because they don't know the blessings of protection. Because bitch, a warrior also knows how to understand how to navigate the land and plan it out. They ain't stupid with the shit. They wise. And that's why they're able to reap benefits of that. Get ready for your harvest. Cut the motherfuckers off. I love you. Know yourselves more. Until next time. Mwah.